The laundry video is here. The laundry video is here. The laundry video is here.
The laundry video is here. The laundry video is here. The laundry video is here. What's up, Homestead Homies? This is Off-Grid with Doug and Stacy, and today this is our most requested video. Alright, so what I want to do today is show you my laundry detergent that I make here. I have tried over the years lots of different ways of doing it, and this is the one that I like the best, and the one that I have been using for I guess the past couple years now. I know lots of you guys make your own laundry detergent, and I know the main one is using this Fels Naphtha soap, or the Zote soap with the super washing soda and the borax. I also always had this thing about borax, and I wasn't quite sure. I was like on the fence. Should I use it? Should I not? It had some, controversies, if it was a little toxic. And I would use it in my clothes. They'd feel kind of powdery. And I just toyed back and forth. I would make things with it, and then I didn't. So what I've decided, just to be safe, I don't use borax anymore, and I'm very happy that I don't, because borax doesn't always work the greatest when you don't use hot water. And sometimes out here, especially like in the wintertime, or not in the wintertime, in the summertime, I would not have hot water. So it's really easy for me to use the washing soda because it'll dissolve in any type of water compared to the borax. So if you're not using hot water, borax is just a little tougher. So some of my clothes I don't want to put in hot water. So this is what my recipe I have kind of come upon, and I really like it. And everything that I've kind of put together with it works great. So what I do is I use the Castile soap. You can use Dr. Bronner's. You could use the Kirk's Castile soap. This is great. You could find it at any grocery store or drugstores that have it. It's like $1.25 a bar. It's very inexpensive. You can find it. And there's other brands of Castile soap. I really like the Castile soap made from coconut oil, hemp oils, and I think they're very gentle on the skin, and I really like them. But you can use any kind of bar. If you used lard or lye, tallow, any of those you could use. Any type of soap will work for this recipe. And then I'm going to use my washing soda. So the washing soda, the recipe kind of goes, it's going to be 1 cup of the washing soda, or 2 cups to the washing soda to 1 bar. So 1 bar to 2 cups of the washing soda. So what you're going to do is you can put it in a blender, or food processor. I just have my handy grater here. So I'm just going to grate it, and then I'm going to go the 1 bar to 2 cups of that. So that's my basic recipe. So here's my laundry detergent right here. I put it in a glass container, and then I mix it all up. Okay? Now, that's the easy part. And then what I'm going to do, I love essential oils, and I love eucalyptus. The smell of eucalyptus is just phenomenal. Your laundry smells so good. Your clothes, your bedding, your towels. There's just something about the eucalyptus. It's also great at degreasing. It's great at getting rid of mites, like on your bed, on your pillows and your sheets and stuff if you have them, just to be safe. It's just phenomenal, and it smells so good. I've tried lots of different essential oils, and they smell great, but for some reason, when you first smell eucalyptus, it's really powerful, but once it gets through the wash cycle and it dries, it smells so good. Now, I hang my clothes on the line, so it'll keep that smell, and also you get that good, out drying in the sun smell. But if you do have a dryer at home, you could put them and make your own dryer sheets by sprinkling in some eucalyptus oil on them too. And then the other essential oil that is crucial is the lemon oil. I use a lemon oil for when I have a stain. Now, it's not like the stains that you normally, you pre-treat them and let them sit in your basket, because you could possibly have it get a yellow tint on it. So what you want to do is, with the lemon oil, go ahead and just put a drop or so on your spot, because it's good at getting rid of stains like strawberry stains, raspberry stains, punch, wine, grease. You're going to put it on right before you throw it into your washing machine. So you put your couple drops on there, just let it set on there, throw it in the washing machine. Don't let it set, but you want to do it right when you're doing laundry. And then that way it's the best degreaser, and it gets these tough stains out. And I found that's the best, because Doug and I get tons of stains on me too, and it's really hard to kind of get those stains out. So the lemon oil has worked great, and especially we have kids, stains are sometimes hard to get out. So those are my two things that I really like, my two favorite essential oils. Can't live without them. And then in the rinse cycle, I use vinegar right here. So in a minute, I'm going to take you guys out and show you how to do laundry, and then I use about half a cup of vinegar in my rinse cycle, because what that's going to do, because this is the powdered soap, if there's any powdery, residue or anything left, it will take it off. And it kind of neutralizes the pH of it all, and it just kind of feels better on your skin. And the vinegar is I definitely use the vinegar all the time. So that's always in my rinse cycle. Now, on my whites, I use for a whitener, I use peroxide. I know a lot of people, and I've used it before, but I normally go to the peroxide, but there's something called OxiClean Free with no perfumes or dyes. And it basically, all it is it's a mixture of a powdered kind of hydrogen peroxide and the washing soda. And it's called OxiClean Free. So I know a lot of you guys probably might use that, but that's a little less, invasive or non-toxic too. So if you want to use that one, that works good for your whitening. But I just use this. I use about half a cup of that in my washing if I'm going to do the whites. So when I do the whites, I use this. Okay, half a cup mixed in with my laundry soap. All right? Okay, so that's my recipe. 1 bar of soap per 2 cups of the washing soda. And then, some people do it, some people don't. I'll put quite a few drops, maybe about 15, 20 drops of my eucalyptus oil in my laundry soap. Okay, and then I shake it up like this. Really good. And then I keep it. Some people choose not to do it that way. You can go ahead and just put your actual essential oil in the water. So you can do either way. Either way works great. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a minute. We're going to do some laundry today.
Alright guys, so this is the laundry video. A lot of you guys thought that I maybe do my laundry like this.
Or maybe I do it like this.
But we actually, most of the time, do it like this. So as you guys know, there's several different ways you can do laundry off grid. This last method, or the Wringer Washer, we do run the generator and we do the laundry with it. But there's another way but you have to have a Maytag Wringer Washer.
And ours is a speed queen.
Yeah, and you can hook up a independent motor to it, and that way you wouldn't have to run a generator. It has its own little motor. So we're looking into that as well. That might be a possibility. We're not totally for sure about it. Or we're going to think about
that the rocker washer.
Yeah. But she's a little negative on standing there, rocking, washing it.
Because my time is precious. So that
20,
30 minutes that it's doing the wash cycle, I'm doing other things. So that's my only drawback. But that is totally off grid.
Right.
And that would be something that, you know, if you could rig up a bicycle or something, you know, something like that would be good. Maybe I could be doing other things on the bike. But when your hands are not able to do anything. So that is a definite up there on the top of the list. So those are our two things that we really want to kind of jive with, I guess.
Or you could do it like Rain Country or an American Homestead where they have buckets and plungers and then they ring wash and all that stuff. I mean, that's the same thing too. But this is one area for Stacy that she might not be willing to go as primitive as I would like her to go on doing it. Because she likes to multitask.
You do laundry every single week. And I have to tell you guys, I mean, when it's like, you know, there's an ice storm and it's windy and it's freezing out there, because we didn't have a place to put it. I have to do my laundry out on the front, right in the front. We moved it in the video here. You can't even believe we had that horrible wind advisory, cold front.
As we taped this video.
And all of a sudden it was like 67 degrees in the morning, and all of a sudden it kept getting windier and colder and colder and colder. And we were right in the north winds because we had to move it because of the kitchen and all that, and it was freezing cold. So generally, you know, I had it out in front of the house, and you know, we would do it. Now we're going to put it in some shelter, which will make it a lot easier. But it's just like one of those things. I kind of learned from watching the Amish and listening to the Amish girls and watching them do it, and you know, they do it that way. But all the Amish have Maytags. Yeah. And the thing is if you need your machine repaired, they don't know how to do a speed cleaning at all.
No. They don't even mess with them. I mean,
no, it has to be a Maytag. So that's why we were wanting to go that route. But, you know, I'm not totally opposed to that rocker thing. Yeah. You know, and everything, this is just, I mean, we've been here 5 years. This is how it's been going. You know, I do go to the laundromat. Like I was getting ready to say, I lost my train of thought, which happens a lot. But I do go to the laundromat sometimes. And then when it comes to the big things, you know, like your comforters and big blankets, I go there and I, you know, put in the dryer.
No shame to our game.
Yeah, and I give the Amish girls a ride too, because they do theirs too all the time. So, you know, that's what I do right now, and it's something it works out convenient. I like my washing machine the way it is. I do like it.
Yeah, because we can turn that thing on, and then she can go do other things. Unlike the cooking, you know, when she throws something in the oven and then starts doing other things, we end up with our burnt food.
All the time.
That's why the sun oven, link's right here, is so good because it doesn't burn anything. But we actually taped this laundry video just now. It was after I did that honey video that I'll link right here. And it was 80 degrees that day, and then the next day, the high temperature was in the morning, like first thing 60 degrees, which was the low temperature the night before. And then as the day progressed, the clouds came in, the wind blew up, and it got colder all day long. And then that's when we shot the video.
But I have to tell you, when we were doing the laundry video, and it was so windy, amazingly. It was so windy, my clothes dried, and it was crazy. They dried very, 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 very quickly, which was wonderful, and they had a wonderful smell about them because I use the eucalyptus oil. That is the trick. So you guys, if you're not putting eucalyptus oil in your laundry detergent, it is phenomenal. It smells wonderful. And then I forgot to tell you, because it was so windy, we didn't put any sound when we were doing the laundry video because it was so windy and we had the generator on. When you're doing the laundry, I usually do 2 or 3 tablespoons of the detergent when I put it in there. So 2 to 3 tablespoons.
That's it. So the secret's out. The cat's out of the bag.
Not a big deal. I'm sure there's lots of people who do it like this too.
There's other laundry videos. Not a big deal. I wanted to get the laundry video out of the way. We know you guys have been waiting for it. We know we promised it, and now we delivered. So there you go. So this is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. Oh!
Yeah!
Right. What?
The winner.
Yeah, the winner chicken dinner. Alright, so not this video, but the next video you guys see, we're going to announce the winner of the... What are we giving away?
You always ask me these things and I'm like, do. What are we giving away? I can't remember what it was for. We did the honey was on the last one, and then, what was it?
No fish oil again today.
Oh, what was it?
What are we giving away?
You said you were going to do it on Sunday.
Yeah, what is it?
You're going to give it away on Sunday.
The TRD! The TRD! Tactical Rope Dispenser. That'll be on the next video. I just was messing with her, see how long it took her to come up with it.
That was too long.
She would never get it. So, and then we'll do the honey thing on the video after that, because it should be about the 22nd. And Howard says thank you for going over and smashing this video. He got a big kick out of it. And we'll talk to you guys later. It's Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug.
And I'm Stacy.
And we'll see you on the next one.
See you guys.